Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I will be testing the Toroidion 1MW in multiplayer in Asphalt 9 at 6 stars golden max at a rank of 4806. So the Toroidion 1MW is a high-end Class S car and also the fastest electric car in the game, and its special event, which is actually still going on as of the time I'm recording this. It extends a week longer than the electric season, and it's only for Legend Pass owners of the electric season. This car is from the Finnish company called Toroidion, which is based in Finland, and is the new 4th fastest car in the game, and is also when it first came out, people said that it will be a Regera competitor. So we are watching our first race on San Francisco, the city by the bay. So this car is a really fast car. I think it goes 460 kilometers per hour, and here we do a bit of a crazy stunt. I actually tried to reach for the ramp, but we somehow got knocked off, and I had to take this very this longer route, which was quite a lot longer than if I did the shortcut that I was supposed to do. But since this car is fast, like it goes 460 kilometers per hour, I think it's the only car that has a raw top speed of 400 kilometers per hour in this whole season. So we managed to stay ahead of that vendor for although they were catching up pretty quickly near the end of the race. So on to our second race on the Caribbean Thundering Start. So the Toroidion is also one of 2 electric cars that can do floaty and punch drifts. The other one being the Draco GTE. Actually, I didn't really notice that the Draco could do floaty and punches until Asphalt89 said it in his Draco GTE video, but nonetheless, the Draco car had a drop so pretty bad. Not a lot of people went for it because it was simply an 488 clone in most areas, and the car hunt was like just unnecessary to grind. So yeah, not a lot of people went for Draco. So a lot of people credited this as the first fully and punch drift electric car, which I think is I don't know, because the Draco, I don't think you'll see it much. Yeah. So this race right here on the Caribbean will demonstrate this car's capabilities on the longer and twistier tracks, and we can see that it does manage to hold off pretty well, although we do manage to catch up. Especially those tackles, he tried the 360 us, but we have already crossed the finish line. So although we got knocked down, we still came in 3rd place in the previous race. And on to our 3rd race on New York Uptown, and this is like a variant of, or should I say, most of the New York tracks actually, they have this characteristic of either very long straight sections or very twisty sections that occur for majority of the track, especially this variant Uptown over here, where this upcoming section will be very long and straight, which allows the Toroidion to keep its high top speed. Over here I do a force barrel roll. I think I became pretty good at doing it, and I have done it multiple times before, and look at that. The high top speed allows us to stay ahead, and it's always a good idea to near miss all of these buses and traffic near on the left side back there, so that you can get nitro, especially in the car which doesn't have very good nitro efficiency like the Toroidion. And you can see that the Toroidion also manages the twistier sections of the downtown of New York pretty well. It doesn't have the greatest handling drift speed or anything like that, but surely it can do pretty well, especially because of its floaty and punch capabilities, which I think the Regera doesn't really have. It might, but I don't really know. I hardly driven a Regera before. But this car's floaty and punch abilities are a lot more prominent than the Regera, and it also allows it to keep speed better. And being an electric car, I think this car has pretty good acceleration, but I think that it is similar to the Regera, because I actually thought this car was going to accelerate faster than the Regera, especially being an electric car, but didn't really turn out so. Nonetheless, it's still great because of its floaty and punch capabilities, which allow it to keep speed when going through corners, especially when drifting. So right now we are seeing the 4th race on San Francisco Rush Minute. There were a lot of races on San Francisco. Those twisty tracks literally just keep coming. And on this long straight section here, we have a little 5-piece vendor, and that 360, not sure whether he was trying to kill me or not, but we also managed to survive that low barrel roll back there because he forced us all the way to the bottom of the ramp. Luckily, we didn't wreck, and I somehow did a barrel roll off the flat ramp. Happens quite a lot actually, for some reason in a lot of these races. And we managed to come in second place, however, to a Vander Electric Dendrobium that we shouldn't have lost to technically, in the sense of like speed, you know. I struggle more with the like cars that have weaker handling abilities. I'm okay with nitro because I know how to do my brake nitro trick. So I'm okay with cars with bad nitro efficiency, but cars with bad handling I don't really like. So especially this kind of top speed cars, I really don't know how to drive them properly. Like the Furai in the weekly competition was on Himalayas, but with the Furai I literally just got top 30%, while the Elise brought me to top 20% even with like a mistake. So I'm not very good at cars that are more speed oriented especially. And there we just knocked down 2 people somehow. I don't know how that happened. But we are in the clear now because this car has an extremely good top speed, and this is a pretty good track for top speed oriented cars like this, because there isn't a lot of very tight turns and it's mostly long and straight, you know. But in the end here we have a little bit of scruffle with the Tacros over here. We were really close to each other, but in the end I managed to overtake him just before the finish line. Just look at how close that was, and we managed to come in first place in this race, and we came in at exactly the same frame. So GG to the Tacros. That was a pretty close finish. And we are on to our 6th race on US Midwest Canyon launch. So for Asphalt 8, I'd just like to talk a little bit about Asphalt 8. The new update number 50 dropped, which made the game a lot more glaring than it already is. Wait, Simpson was the game already glaring before the update? Never mind. And people who log into the game will get a free Lamborghini Essenza SCV12. The Essenza is a high-end Class A car in Asphalt 8 with an ending rank of 1770. It's one of the Class A beasts. So if you want to check, if you still have Asphalt 8 and want to check it out, please do log into Asphalt 8. Update the app first, but do log into Asphalt 8 to claim your free Essenza. They are also planning to give away 30 silver pro kit cards for the Essenza, and I think that is enough for you to reach level 3 in all the pro kit upgrade stages. And there's also a welcome back card where you can try the beasts from all the different classes. Right now we already had Class A on Venice and Class S on Clifftop Run on Transylvania. I think there'll be more. There are 5 of them. I assume 1 for each class. And also, if you want to relive the good old times of arcade racing in Asphalt 8, you should definitely go log into Asphalt 8 again, download the new update, and try out the Welcome Cup. It's really fun, but I found the Welcome Cup, because it's a multiplayer cup, I found it a bit aggressive sometimes. I got shoved around a lot, and then I was like, I didn't really get a lot of good races with the Essenza and other 1770 cars, because it was just so aggressive, and I don't know, probably it's my skill issue. Anyways, this is the 7th race on Nevada Long Run. So right now it's the Lamborghini Veneno Epic Pre, and I just don't understand why people don't get a logic about why the developers don't want the people who do not have the Veneno to take part in the Grand Prix. Or an easier way of expressing it, you must unlock the Veneno before you participate in the Grand Prix. And a lot of people were raging about that, which I didn't understand, because for a couple of reasons, okay? So if you didn't know already, you cannot sell epic import parts for a car that you do not have. It is the same logic as being unable to sell a blueprint for a car that you do not have. So even if you got some Veneno epics out of the event, if you don't have the Veneno and won your epics by free try, you can't sell them for trade coins at all. And also, the first epic pre that came to Asphalt 9, the Genty Aquilon one, it was because it was the inaugural epic pre. I don't know whether I said that correctly, but it was the first Epic Pre to acquire an Asphalt 9. That's why it's a free try. They just wanted everyone to see how that thing goes. That's why it's a free try. I didn't qualify, in it, unfortunately, because I was trying harder to get clips, the multiplayer clips for the Genti, which also kind of failed. You can go and see it was like a miserable, I don't know, 7-minute clip of me, and then the video is just simply titled multiplayer of Genti Acton 4K 60 or something. Oh man, that was pretty bad. Anyways, just stay tuned for my video. I will explain the Lamborghini Veneno Grand Prix and Epic Prix and why you should not hate on it. Wow, there's a lot of mistakes right there. Anyways, we are on to our 8th race on Rome, capital of the world. So just stay tuned for my video explaining why you shouldn't hate the Lamborghini Veneno Epic Prix. I'm not targeting this at anyone. I'm not saying that like anyone is wrong or anything. I'm just trying to clear things up and hopefully improve relations between developers and the players, which are really tense right now. Unless you've been living under a rock, you should have known that there's been a lot of saga going on in the Asphalt franchise. So we have just finished our 8th race on Rome, capital of the world, in first place, and we are on to our last race, and race number 9 on Auckland track. And I will give my general review of the Toroidion 1MW. It's a good high-end class S car. It has excellent top speed, average acceleration, good handling, very good drifting capabilities. It can floaty and punch, and also the natural efficiency is bad but it's manageable, and it's also quite typical of top speed cars like the Toroidion. Overall, it's a really good car for multiplayer, especially for slipstream, but due to its floaty and punch capabilities, it is also suitable for classic seasons because it can keep its high top speed well. And yeah, it's a good thing if you went participated in special event, got it, or even maxed it out. Congratulations then. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it so far, and subscribe for more Asphalt 8 and 9 content, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.